Hi and welcome aboard Lady Liselot. I am moored in the Terneuzen locks. In the previous video I left Ghent in Belgium and I cruised towards these locks of Terneuzen in the Netherlands. And now when we leave the locks we will go on the Westerschelde. There is some wind, but we have the current with us and the wind against, so I have no idea what that will bring us, but we will go to Hansweert. From there we go through the canal and then we go to Lake Vere. Care to join? Come on then, let's go! Oh, the doors are closed, so we still have to wait. We still have to wait. I already did a walk through the boat to see if there is anything that can fall, but everything my eyes saw is already on the floor, so I guess that will be okay. Bo Chris, als jij even de boegschroef uitzet, dan vertrek ik. So, he still has his prop on. Okay, now it is off. And off we go. A lot of wind, power. Nice. Oostluis, namens Lady Liselot, dankjewel. Tot de volgende. So, channel 3. Centrale Terneuzen, motorjacht Lady Liselot. Goedemorgen.
Lady Liselot, goedemorgen, Centrale Terneuzen.
Ik kom net uit de Oostluis en ik ga richting Hansweert.
Lady Liselot, Centrale Terneuzen. Goeie reis.
Dankjewel, goeie wacht. So, let's have a look. There are no AIS targets close by. Breitling with 23 kilometers per hour, but that is 2.5 kilometers away. And otherwise the guys from traffic center would have told me that I have to pay attention. Alright, let's see. It's quite a choppy sea, so I will still use both engines. Yeah, there is the one that I saw on AIS already, and now I have a visual. That is not nice. The first 20 minutes we have the waves on 90 degrees of the hill, on the hill. Well, let's see how it works out. Centrale Terneuzen voor Lady Liselot.
Lady Liselot, Centrale Terneuzen.
Ja, ik wil even overleggen. Vindt u het goed dat ik hier oversteek en dan de pas van Terneuzen neem, de recreatieroute, zodat ik in ieder geval tussen Geel en het verkeerde kantje vaar richting Hansweert?
U wil dan via het hoofdvaarwater blijven?
Ja, ik ga niet oversteken naar de Noord, maar ik blijf inderdaad bij het hoofdvaarwater. Maar dan zorg ik dat ik buiten de boeien ben.
Ja, dat is prima.
Oké, dan ben u op de hoogte. Ik steek over. Alright. Look at me. Zing. I am on the Westerschelde. We have a depth of 15 meters. There is 26 knots of wind. Of course we have our own speed, so let's say 16, you know, the grip file says 16 knots of wind. The current is that way, the wind is this way. And she is very, very stable. So, is it because I bought 120 meters of new anchor chain? Or is it because I have set up a sail by putting up my solar panels as they are right now? So I am in this situation for, let's say, 20 minutes now. Hands in my pocket. And it's easy. Of course, she heals 5% at the moment. But, wow. So steady, so sturdy. Very, very nice. Where is my next yellow boy? Oh, almost in front of me. Really. But I do not have a visual. Then I will continue. She dances. It is also possible that it is a combination of current, wind, but I thought current against wind, wind against current brings choppy seas. Well, you see some white heads on the water, but it almost feels as if I am on a lake. Yeah, there's a heel of approximately 8 to 10 degrees. What is going on? Yeah, I must confess that I was very afraid of this sea state wind against current, but like I already said, it seems as if a miracle happened and I did not invest 90,000 euros on stabilizers. So yeah. What is the phrase that I always use? I suggest that you pause the video, grab something to drink and to eat, again, a mergpijp cookie, and then how about this? Let's enjoy this joyful moment together, because man, I am so happy that in these circumstances I have the possibility to drink a cup of coffee together with you, and oh, I become emotional. Yeah, of course you see that she dances and it goes up and down and up and down, but well, cheers. There is a sandbank over here, which I avoid, of course, but that causes some waves, some extra waves. But yeah. Huh. Happy sailor! Ja? Ja. Ja, echt. Ja, echt is Dutch for really. Man. Yeah. And as you can see on the chart, I have to switch to channel 65. First, let's listen.
Hansweert. De Randstad Sluisweg, Neuzen.
Centraal Hansweert, begreep dat die binnenvaart voor is gaat richting Londen.
Ja, oké.
Centrale Hansweert, motorjacht Lady Liselot is ter hoogte van de Foxtrot 32 en komt jullie kant op.
Lady Liselot, Centraal Hansweert, begreep dat blijft dus voorbij dit kanaal.
Here we are, Centrale Hansweert, Traffic Center Hansweert. Over here we have Bo Chris. He was in the locks with us in Terneuzen. Okay, let's go to 22. Sluis Hansweert, Lady Liselot. Ja, een hele goede middag. Motorjacht Lady Liselot. Ik zit achter Bo Chris junior en ik zou graag naar binnen willen. Fantastisch, dankjewel. Ik volg. Nou, mijn goede kantje is mijn stuurboordkant. Dus als dat weer kan, zoals net, dan heel graag. Fijn, dank je. Sluis Hansweert voor Lady Liselot. Ja, Bo, Chris en ik hebben zojuist in Terneuzen het volgende gedaan. Zodra hij ligt, kom ik naar binnen en dan vaar ik helemaal naar voren. En als dan de deur open gaat, dan kan ik als eerste weg. Dus dan heeft hij de ruimte om te manoeuvreren. Ik wil dat eigenlijk voorstellen om dat nu weer te doen. Ja, oké, doen we dat zo. Mooi, dankjewel. You can see the prop wash from his bow thruster, and as we did in Terneuzen, I will park just in front of that, so you see the stairs over here, and then the next stairs there's a large bollard in the wall, and I will grab that one for the middle. Yes, just a couple of meters, please. Sluis, Lady Liselot ligt vast. Alright, nice. Jazeker, keurig netjes tegen het muurtje.
Er komt er nog eentje bij achter u.
Oh ja.
Maar u ligt daar goed op.
Okido. Of wil je dat ik nog verder door naar voren kruip?
Kijk maar 110 dat er nog achter komt. Dus dat,
Oh ja. Ja, ik blijf liggen, dankjewel. You will have a visitor behind you, but that is only 110 meters. So what are we talking about this one then? let's have a look. It says each barge is 3,718 tons. Oh, I cannot see it. I think that it says 82 meters long, but I cannot see that exactly. So Bo Chris has 2 times 80 meters in front of him. Wow. Well, that is something. If you look astern, it almost seems as if they come in scratching the wall. And you do hear it. That is my middle line. And I know. They have these wooden or plastic, hard plastic fenders out. But he came in really close to the wall. So we have Polybotus behind us. That is 110 meters, as we can see in their AIS. So let's have a look at Bo Chris. And that one is 200 meters. Yeah. So let's say 85 plus 85 and then its own length. Wow. Enormous. Sluis, hoeveel is het verval zometeen?
40 centimeter.
Oh, dat kunnen we aan. Dank je. I was wondering what's the difference. And he said 40 centimeters. Door is opening up. The next bridge that we see already has a height of 950. So it is not necessary to go upstairs and lower the mast. And I believe that we have a couple of more bridges on the way. Let's have a look. Yeah, 950. Oh, only 2, but still nice. Ja. Bo Chris, Lady Liselot, gooit los. Ja, Lady Liselot die heeft losgegooid. Ik ga er vandoor.
Ja, ook geen probleem met de rondkeer.
Wow. Wow. That was full throttle. Well, anyhow, we managed. Then mandatory 6/8. Let's see, stop. This is not necessary anymore. It seems as if there is a boat in front of the bridge. Yeah. So I will go into the middle. Centrale Wemeldingen. Motorjacht Lady Liselot. Lady Liselot heeft zojuist Hansweert verlaten en het komt jullie kant op en gaat dan richting de Zandkreek.
Dat is opvangen. Tot straks.
Yes. And then Lady Liselot die luistert. Ik ga even naar het midden van de brug om die boot hiervoor te laten en dan ga ik weer naar mijn eigen kantje.
Die tegeningen die dat vechten voor een brugopening, dus die komt niet door de middenbrug, zeg maar.
Nee, dat heb ik inderdaad begrepen, maar mijn hoogte is 7,10 meter, dus ik moet eventjes die ruimte hebben. Of bedoelde je dat ik eigenlijk gewoon voor hem langs kan? Nee, ik zie een blauw bord.
Nee, gewoon dat u niet over de middenvaart, dat die ben achter u.
Ja, ja.
Bij bord passeren. Maar als u gewoon zo vaart, komt hij op.
Ja. Ja, nee, ik heb jullie zien komen. Ja, dit is gewoon mijn koers, die hou ik aan. Be aware that I am behind you. I know. Postwemeldingen, Lady Liselot.
Lady Liselot, pas even niet.
Ja, een hele goede middag. Ik kom het kanaal uit. Ik ben op dit moment voor de post. En ik ga langs het verkeerde kantje richting de Zandkreek. Goeie wacht verder.
Nou, dat is begrepen. Nog een opvarend zeiljacht, de
Ja.
Joppe.
Ja.
Die zit op een 700 meter beneden de woning. Houdt u die goed in de gaten, hoor.
Ja, die hou ik in de gaten. Dankjewel.
Goeie reis.
So, there is a sailing yacht in 700 meters. It is not on my AIS, but I do see its sail. Over there we have a sailing
Lady
yacht.
Liselot, dat zeiljacht is overslag gegaan, de andere kant opgevaren.
Ja, oké, en hij komt nu achter de dijk vandaan, dus ik zie dat ze het zeiltje aan het strijken zijn. Ik hou er rekening mee. Dankjewel voor het meedenken. Alright. Oh, that is always a nasty maneuver. Then you have to turn into the wind, lower the sails. Ja.
Nou, pas even. Ja, goedemiddag. Wemelding, hè? De Joppe. Wemelding, bootingenieur. Ik kom zo het kanaal uit richting de trammer. Bootingenieur, dat is begrepen. Er is geen eenvaart. Goeie reis. Dank u wel, goeie wacht.
Yeah. I think that I am celebrating this journey. Why is that? Well, you know, the depth at the moment is 50 meters over here. There is 20 knots of wind against, and you can see white hats on almost every wave, correct? And look at me. She tilts, but the funny movements I have experienced at sea with so much wind the last couple of years. It's not there. Yes, this happens, but the washing machine effect, it was not on the Westerschelde. And we are here for 30 minutes already on the Oosterschelde. It almost seems, and I don't know which one, or it is together. Is it my extra 120 meters anchor chain in the bow, in the anchor locker, or is it the extra wind foil that I have created by building these solar panels? Okay, let's have a look. I altered my course because we are heading for the locks. Wind is, according to my grip file, 20 knots and it is 90 degrees. The heel at the moment, I will not grab a camera, but the heel is approximately 5-6 degrees. Yeah, it really feels as if I am on a lake, but 40 meters of depth, speed over ground 14 kilometers because we have a little bit of current with us. Have a look. The waves are spraying as if it is champagne, and the boat is so stable. Wow. And I must confess, the moment that I left Terneuzen, I thought, oh my goodness, hard wind, current, but nothing happened. And then over here, the moment that we entered the Oosterschelde, I thought, well, let's have a look how that works out. And now you see exactly how it works out. Man, I am a happy sailor. I really am a very happy sailor. I even have to lock my chair so I do not swivel all the time. But look now. It almost, I really think that it almost feels as if the solar panels are creating some kind of wind foil. Wow. Anyhow, 10 minutes before we are at the locks. 1.5 kilometers, and you can see by these lines 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8, 10 minutes before I am at the lock. And from here I see that the bridge is closing. Wait for me, wait for me. But yeah, everybody in a car thinks, close the bridge, I'm in a hurry. Yes. So in this video we left the Terneuzen locks and we experienced a very comfortable boat despite current against wind on the Westerschelde. And then we went through the locks and we went through the Canal of Zuid-Beveland. And then we went on the Oosterschelde, and also over there 20 knots, 21 knots of wind, current against, and still the boat was comfortable. Wow. Well, you have heard me said that a couple of times already. So yeah, I think that this is the end of the video. Yes, 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 yes. So, thank you very much for watching until the end. I guess you liked it, so please press that button so the guys of YouTube know that you really liked it. And then how about this? Do I see you in the next video? Yeah? Alright. Thank you very much and bye bye now.